MLB Network has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away. Here's Cameron Maybin now.
The left fielder, number 3. Cameron Maybin.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Digging in, George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. To stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 11, center fielder A.J. Pollock.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Zepeda has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting second.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Hazelbaker.
This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Well, that's a pitch right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hazelbaker's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Gonzalez.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't. Now in the box, David Peralta. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Right fielder.
Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Zepeda looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Eric Carter.
Eric Carter.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now to the plate, Jake Lamb will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Too high. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. So coming to the plate, Juan Zepeda. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Batting 8.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Now will step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. A runner at first with no outs here. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 9th.
At the plate, Brian McCann. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. High pop up. Rosales is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Has a look, now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Left side. Marte gloves it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Striding in once again, Cameron Maybin. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he's bunting here. Striding into the box, Adam Rosales. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Rolled slowly to first. Gonzalez charging in on it, and he is out on the tag. Stepping into the box, Chris Herman. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Zepeda on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance. George Springer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 4, George.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll get back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he is tagged out here. Settling in now, A.J. Pollock comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jeremy
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Hazelbaker. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Just foul. hit hard on the ground to the right. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. In now, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat.
David Peralta.
And that swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
First baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Juan Zepeda.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
The batter.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ends up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Evan Gattis becomes the first out of the inning. Brian McCann is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This one's down to third. Lamb is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So striding in, Eric Carter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Maben is there. 1 down. Jake Lamb standing in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maben is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Adam Rosales. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Rosales.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Bregman is over. And the inning is over. Here's Cameron Maben now. Third trip to the plate
Leading
for him here
Houston,
tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Number 3, Cameron Maben.
Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Center fielder.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he just manages to get his hand in. J.J. Hoover is forced
Now
onto the
pitching
mound
for
now
the
following
Diamondbacks,
the injury, and he'll get
number
as many
60,
warm-up tosses as he needs as a result.
Hoover.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
1-2. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Carlos Correa.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Third baseman,
Alex Bregman stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta racing back. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Ready for another chance? Juan Zepeda. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Archie Bradley is going to get the call, in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Ready once again, Evan Gattis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Evan Gattis
lays off 1-0. That missed close. It's ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Digging in to try it again, Brian McCann. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate. Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that... Digging in for his second at-bat, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Maben is there. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Herman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Squared that one up just a little late.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup and was able to foul it off. But that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with this. So I don't know what he's looking for.
And the right fielder is there to make. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Altuve.
And that misses inside 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Marte has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now, Cameron Maybin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Strike 1. Josh Reddick will move into the
Houston.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Josh Reddick.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Andrew Chafin.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Heading out towards shallow right. Peralta shading to his right. 2 gone. Into the box, George Springer. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. And a fastball just a bit high. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw, and he's safe. So digging in now. Peralta. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 9.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. The 2-1 on its way. 3-1. Juan Zepeda is on deck. Left field and deep. Hazelbaker going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th. At the plate, Juan Zepeda. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Zepeda.
David Hernandez is on. On the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Carlos Beltran will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Here's a first pitch curveball taken up and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Rosales ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Evan Gattis now standing in. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. And he takes ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Brian McCann.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Eric Carter. He'll see. What he can do leading off.
Hitter Eric Carter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the
0-1's the count.
outside for a ball. 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Third baseman,
Jake Lamb is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Gonzalez is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box. Adam Rosales. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit hard on the ground at first. And as it turns out, now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Standing in, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's George Springer. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. On his way to second is Springer. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Rosales ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A man on third with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in, Chris Herman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
28, J.D. Martinez.
A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So striding forward now. A.J. Pollock. Although there are a couple of bases. Brad Peacock. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch has him dancing to avoid. It's ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Beltran has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Left fielder.
So striding in, Jeremy Hazelbaker. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Now a flare out to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw over to first. Runners on first with one down. There he goes. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away. Now to the plate. David Peralta. He's hitless in 3 outs. Francisco Liriano comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from him. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. Brendan Drury. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners. And Daniel Descalso. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners. And
Daniel Descalso.
first pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Beltran is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. Kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still 8 strong.